Hi, everybody, and I'm so happy to see you guys again. And today I'm going to talk about some of the application on for our the world first RISC-V AI PC. How do we going to use the compute? So for those who don't know me, I'm the founder of DeepComputing. So we specialize making consumer electronics. So we actually making all those very premium products for RISC-V, such as consumer electronics and motor computing device. You can see on our booth our collaboration with Frameworks, the modular laptop, we made motherboard for them. And last but not least, we make some fun things from the RISC-V of remote control car to some balloons flying around the summit. So actually, for this year, we have, since the beginning, we all talk about DeepSeek. It's shaking the world. So, and also, we take a look what actually DeepSeek is. It's very efficient. Enables now you can run DeepSeek, a very small model, very accurate model on the local the device for these two models. And then we have a very lower compute cost on it. So that's where we are. So once we have the local device, we can now have a faster inferencing, and then and we work towards post training as well possible. So we can do a lot of things. So for example, we can do a multiple. If one device is not enough, we can connect to another device. If we using NAMA CPP, we can connect all these devices and all the ports. So and the journey of a RISC-V is very hard. And 2024, we mainly sorting out the OS distribution for Linux for RISC-V support, and we get very good support from Ubuntu. From this year, we get the approval to Ubuntu to host our image for us. So for all our deep computing related RISC-V motherboards. So and Linux kernel support from all the fellows from TU, from Connecticut, from Grad, and Linux excels. So now, Ubuntu official support 2025. So, and for RVA 23, Ubuntu going to support all the way to 2025-10. And from 2404 onward, they only support RVA 23. So, and let's wait for look forward to our RISC-V RVA 23 chipsets. And yeah, Fedora support. And 47, same. They only support for RVA 23. They all pending for RISC-V server to get Red Hat to build a Fedora image. So what is the AI applications? So we talk about the AGI, video, audio, and all these things, and web application as well, similar to you building a web application, a chatbot, or whatever, talking to the local compute. And as well as we do a lot of coding on our device, so you're going to see our VS Code, how to use the local compute to generate codes. And possible gaming console, we are partnered with Playtron, and to get them some AI games around and on our laptop as well. So that 2005, we are all about application. Last but not least, okay, I didn't mention it until I see embedded world. I see some very cool Flutter applications from automotive, great. Linux plus ICS guys do a great demo on their booth. Everything's running Flutters for automotive. And we will talk about more about RISC-V support. So it is a very, very exciting year in 2025, all about applications. So how developer going to use a local compute, right? You either with a local web API, hosting with Node.js, and then at the end talking to the engine. So and then everything can talk to the local web service API. Or we can do something fancy on the browser side. You can make them some API called Web GPU, Web LLM, whatever our TensorFlow.js API, and we might be able to make some Flutter APIs, right? So, and we all talk about AIs. For example, now we are partner with a VLC, and in the confidential we can distribute media content. Is they have a 100 million downloads in this distro, so we can optimize their model running on a local device. That means that when you see a video content, you have all the subtitle now in embedded world with a lot of language, with Germans, with come on, European have 32 countries or 40 countries, 40 language. So you have all different subtitle locally. And then you have, if you have an earphone, you possible have a translated audio coming out. So it's definitely the way forward of using the local compute. And as I say, VS Code going to VS Code is Electron based, it's a web service editor, so they're going to talk to some of the JS API all the way down to use our local compute. So, and yeah, last but not least is Flutter. I leave to a great ICS guy to make some Flutter API talk to the compute. Chrome. Chrome is going to get out of Google version as the core case coming in. So Chrome will be separate. So they might have to invent some API going all the way talk down to the compute at TensorFlow.js. So yeah, as I said before, we are partnered with Playtron and the Boss 64. We should be able to run some x64 games and then all the way and with AI feature on the laptops. So let's take a look at the AI portfolios. So we are partner DeepComputing mainly this year's partner with framework. So we have a lot of exciting product coming out with all the different RISC-V motherboards. So you can see very exciting. We have a 12-inch coming out. We have a desktop. We have a 13-inch of 16-inch. You can see the 16-inch. You will have a super duper AI computer, probably around 200 tops. I don't know. God knows what it is. But it's just exciting. It's a hardware ecosystem that we can put loads of RISC-V on it. So this is the first one. I think we make it for the 13-inch. 13-inch 8-core up to 2 gigahertz and possible 128 gig or 60 gig, whatever, with a 50 tops AI compute, GPU, CPU, weather processor, and code that you can name about it. It's very cheap, very affordable. So it's the best one so far. I can compare with the ARM space. We can beat ARM on any of the ARM SoC except Qualcomm. Okay, Qualcomm is not ARM anymore, but anyways. And you think a lot, we're gonna make up a very good motherboard. I haven't defined how many tops on it yet, so it might be 200 tops with half terabyte of DDR on it. And then if one is not enough, you can connect it all up with I might put a fiber on it, so you can connect it out with you have a local compute on your home and running full block of DeepSeek. So and say goodbye to the web service subscriptions. So, but you need to buy a lot of hardware, RISC-V hardware. So very exciting, That's just an example. The cheapest one is probably 700. So this is even more exciting. It's a 16-inch laptop. They have a PCIe extendable, and a partner with the company called Open Vision Tech. They designed the whole we designed the whole flow of the frameworks laptops PCIe module, so we can put a lot of compute here with a lot of air. So I haven't designed how many tops are on here yet, but it's very exciting. So it's going to be very busy for DeepComputing ourselves to build all these AI computes. So that's all. I think that's all for today, I guess. That's probably about it. Thank you very much.